Let's see, this should be it. Yeah, an agent by agents unknown. I don't remember what voice I gave Brandy Hild, or really Hildibrand. So like, I'm just gonna be making up voices on this. The thing is, I make up most of the voices on the spot anyway. Yeah, Delian is the other guy, but he's also Thavnarian Truth. That's why I was getting confused. This guy's a Here, and the other guy was Elizin. Most of the voices I do, I just think up on the spot. So like, I just end up thinking, even if I forget what the actual voice was, I just end up doing the same voice anyway. Anyway, let's go ahead and let me go and close this and pull up the thing so I can see where we are. Yeah, okay. First quest is by agents unknown, right? Yes. Let's go ahead and get started. By agents unknown. Oh, right. Last time there was a ton of Pupu jokes, which like were funny for a little bit, but by the end of the quest, it just was getting a bit old because they were doing too many of them. Hopefully they don't have too many Pupu jokes in this one, because I know it's obviously the little guy is named Pupu because he goes Pupu, 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 or whatever. Actually, no, he learned to talk in the previous one, didn't he? Anyway, hopefully they don't go overboard with the Pupu jokes this time. By agents unknown. Delian is trembling with barely contained enthusiasm. Brilliant! Eager to resume our investigations. I know I am. Do you recall that scrap of alien starship we recovered? Well, Inspector Brandyhill has employed his unsettling cumulative capacity to extrapolate the damage to the greater whole, and he's concluded that the vessel would be incapable of flight without extensive repairs. Our most likely scenario, then, is that some unknown agent made off with a starship wreckage, along with Pupu's acquaintance. Fortunately, I have a fair idea who that unknown agent might be. After all, though there is a singularly shadowy cable with a history of concealing extraterrestrial activity. Actually, let's head over to Kama first. The Inspector and the others are staying in a dwelling there, and I'd rather not explain myself twice. Alright, let's head on over to Kama. That's over there. That's where we had to revive the Inspector before. Just teleport over there. Let's see, this way? Yeah, same house with the weirdo. Nashu and her friends will be staying here a while longer, it seems. I do hope it's not my house that has brought them all back this bad luck. That's right, he's been sleeping on the ground because somebody's always taking up the bed. Right now it's Mr. Pupu. This may not be the best time to share my conclusions. Well, yeah, Mr. Pupu's asleep. Oh, brilliant! I'm so worried for Master Pupu. A most terrible development. Again, I don't remember what I did for Brandy Hill last time, so I'm just gonna make up a voice. This horrible misfortune, Brilliant. Calamitous even. Poor Mr. Pupu has fallen gravely ill. He's so bluish green. More so, I mean. Could he have caught a cold? I suppose it is quite chilly up there in Garlemald. Pupu is an alien. Who knows what extraterrestrial disease might be ravaging his body? Oh no. Nashu, no, bombs are not the best medicine. Nashu's delights are the best medicine for whatever ails you, as the Inspector himself can attest. No. Nashu, that's not a good idea. Good gods, Nashu, you blow our host domicile to pieces. Put them away. If I may. When I was cloned from the Inspector, certain gaps in my knowledge were patched with supplementary details of the starship's activities. This information, including an encyclopedic understanding of Mr. Pupu's physiology, which should be sufficient for me to diagnose his condition. Well, that's convenient. A Xenoman hybrid mind. That explains the impossible calculations. He's just sitting on an invisible chair. I have it! Mr. Pupu is afflicted with a terrible case of the common cold. Oh no. We're doomed. No one's found a cure for that. Gods grant me strength! As a visitor to Etheres, Mr. Pupu has no prior exposure to our maladies. He's thus particularly susceptible to infection. Susceptible to infection, and more likely to experience severe symptoms. Aha! Just as I surmised. We must put aside the case until we have nursed our stricken companion back to health. But even if it is the common cold, isn't there a risk that our medicine do him more harm than good? That's actually a decent point. They almost certainly would. Based on our results of my analysis, however, I believe I can synthesize an effective remedy. We need but gather the ingredients. Then ingredients you shall have. So, what are we gathering exactly? Most of what we require can be drawn from Mr. Pupu's collected samples. Otherwise, there's only two which we lack. The first of these is the liver of a giant tortoise. A suitable organ can be extracted from one of the catchap which wander salt winds welcome, wherever that is. Ah, the slaughtering of a monstrous opponent. That sounds like a job for Brilliant. Well, at least he knows and understands my skill set. The other material in question is a rare fungus known as damp shroom. Dank shroom? No, damp shroom. Which I am hoping can be found among the Great Work's extensive stock of alchemical reagents. Very well. Nashu, Delian, and I will scour the alchemist's shelves. Meanwhile, I would ask that you remain here and keep an eye on our ailing patient. Inspector Brandyhild, you're such an expert on all things Thavnair. Oh, I wouldn't say expert. Simple calculations from simple observations, nothing more. As I said, I am hoping the alchemists have the damp shroom we need, but it really is quite rare. Once you have the tortoise liver, would you be so kind as to assist the others in procuring the fungus? So basically I have to do everything. Well, I guess that's par for the course, to be honest. Then let us not prolong Master Pupu's suffering a moment longer. As usual, he's getting roped into everything. It seems we have a job to do. Further discussion of abduction will have to wait. Right. Obtaining Cacchappa's liver should prove no great obstacle to the one of your capabilities, Brilliant. 'Tis the damp shroom which concerns me, of course, especially since Hildibrand and Nashu are on the case. Anyway, let's head on out to, where do we need to go? Okay, over by Garlemald. Let's go ahead and teleport outside first, and then I'll use the Aetherite to go to Garlemald. We got a nice quick shortcut. Alright, where exactly are we headed? Over this way? Yeah, so there should be some giant tortoises or something. Yeah, they're there. Alright, let's take this guy down. And he's dead. And there's our liver. Well, let's see, let's teleport up to the Great Walk and give it over to the alchemists. Actually, no, we were in the right. We're meeting up with Nashu and them at the Great Walk so that we can help them find the stuff, because they inevitably will fail at it. Your mission was successful, I assume. Ours is ongoing. Who knew that a lamp shroom would be so difficult to find? Oh, there's the creep. Ah, brilliant. I had every confidence you would bring us a suitable liver. Alas, the dank shroom yet eludes us. The alchemist said the fungus has few applications, so they don't bother to stock it most of the time. Then I must put my keen inspector's sense to work. Stand back whilst I attune myself with the essence of the dank. Oh no, is this gonna be a bunch of weed jokes or something? Oh, actually, wait, this is Japanese, so you're probably not gonna get that much. Damp. The word is damp shroom, and you'll forgive me if I have no faith in your abilities. Understandable. I'll be at epiphany. 'Tis close, my friend, and getting closer and closer even as we speak. What? I hear you folks are in the market for some damp shrooms. I might have some to sell if you're interested. But how? We certainly are, my fine fellow. Right then, if you'll give me a moment to retrieve the goods, we can finalize our transaction at the Perfumed Rise. Was it genuine clairvoyance or sheer coincidence? I'm not sure anymore. Though in all fairness, when it comes to Inspector Hildibrand, preternatural perception is one of his least baffling talents. In any case, we should hurry to rise and take this man up on his timely offer. Bro, you can't be following that close. That's just like obvious. Anyway, let's fly on over to what place we were going to? It had a name. The Perfumed Rise, that's right. Although it kind of points over in that direction, but we're heading over here. Whatever. This guy's obviously a scam artist. Didn't you see that smirk? Oh, there's the creep over there. Our quest for herbal composition nears its end. Stay strong, Master Pupu. I wonder, does this not strike you as a touch convenient, if not contrived? The Inspector saves the day again. See, can I talk to him, or is he just there? He's just there. Well, let's wait at the very obviously not an ambush destination. He's either gonna scam us or try and rob us. Unfortunately, he happened to be trying to rob me. Ah, you're here. Good, good. And here's the damp shroom I promised. Oh, glad we are for your assistance. Ta-ta, not so fast. There's still the matter of payment. Of course, of course. And how much do we owe you, my good man? Considering the extreme rarity of the fungus in question, I couldn't let it go for no less than 1,000,000 gil. 1,000,000? For your one measly mushroom? That's outright robbery. A bargain, I counter. You would pay tenfold my price in the markets. I thought to do you a kindness in light of your urgent need. But I am more than willing to find another buyer if you wish to spit upon my generosity. Nashu, how fare we for coin? Well, definitely don't have 1,000,000, that's for sure. And I definitely don't have 100,000,000 in my back pocket. Nope, nope, definitely not. We're plumb out, Inspector. Of course, they never get paid. Ah, then this is a prickly pickle. Where are we to obtain sufficient funds at the short notice? No. No. I'm not doing it. A million, was it? I have an orchestrion scroll collecting problem. Well, actually, it's more like minions and achievements, but okay. Gotta buy them all. Spend the last gil saving fund. I wonder, does this change? Somehow I get it. I wonder if this changes depending on the last scroll that you collected. That would be really funny. Because, I mean, I did buy some scrolls off of the market board. I think that was... No, I think I bought some minions most recently. Anyway, ZZZ? If it works for Nashu, it'll work for me. If that's the way of it, then I shall beg father for the necessary amount. Saving Master Pupu's life is worth every gil. Give that man nothing. Oh, the cops are here. Better run. The mail or I'll run. We have you now, deceitful scum. Your swindling days are over. To literally no one's surprise, he was a scam artist. Radz-at-Han, city guard, at your service. We received reports that this man's questionable activities and have been keeping a close eye on him ever since. Damp shroom is a rare find in the bazaar, to be sure, but only because there's no real demand for it. The price this charlatan quoted you was, quite frankly, ludicrous. But thanks to your ignorance and poor judge of character, we were able to catch him in the act. Ignorance and poor choice of character. Yep, that's about right. As a token of our gratitude, you're welcome to keep the fungus, assuming you still want it. Oh, so it actually is the real thing. It's just he was charging way too much. Yes, very much so. This is very, magnanimous of you. Bah, you think I enjoyed tricking fools out of their coin? If that bastard hadn't declared my job redundant, I wouldn't have needed to stoop so low. He blames a rising star among the merchant princes for his woes. Vahandi, I believe, is his name. His name was. Wait, is this the guy that we met at the very beginning? Purchased the trading consortium where the man was working, which led to a restructuring of the hierarchy. Put a lot of people out of work. Vahandi. Or Von Hundi. Von Hundi, whatever. I know that name. Something about an acquisition deal gone sour. Father was willing to sell him a slice of his Hunnish enterprise, I think, but balked when the man offered to buy our family business in its entirety. He wanted to buy the gold saucer? Truly, there's no telling how deep the coffers of this Von Hundi are. Nor do any know the secret of how he amassed such kingly wealth so damnably fast. There are whispers, though, that he solved alchemist's oldest and most legendary problems, the transmutation of base metal into gold. Well, yeah, just a little bit of gold paint. Nobody actually checks if it's real gold. Unlikely, to say the least, but whatever the source of Von Hundi's riches, he shows no reluctance in spending them. He's bought a historic temple to serve as his home, and commissioned a private airship, among other extravagant expenditures. Nice for some, eh? That swindling case had barely started before you solved it, Inspector. Right. All the day's work, my dear Nashu. I believe our business upon this scented hill has concluded. Let us hurry the ingredients back to the Inspector Brandahild, shall we? Nice sunset view there. And of course, he's right there. I may have mollified his lordship with the secrets of divine manifestation, but the stench of failure yet clings to me. I must redeem myself in his eyes by crushing my most hated foe. Whee! Oh, there's the creep following along. And of course it's raining. Well, let's teleport back to Radz-at-Han, and we'll go ahead and wrap up this quest and then take a quick short break. And then once we get back, we'll go ahead and do the second quest for the Hildibrand. Alright, let's see. Hopefully this will help Mr. Pupu. I mean, I'm sure it will. It's Brandy Hild is going to be making the medicine, so we're fine. After all that, we paid not a single gil for the damp shroom. The manifestation of such windfalls must be another facet of the inspector's uncanny good fortune. Your suffering is at an end, Master Pupu. If Inspector Brandyhild's remedy fails, we can always try my explosive cure-all. No, that only works for inspectors. Inspector Hildibrand tells me you have the liver to go along with this damn shroom? Yep, right here. In this convenient sack that I somehow procured. A fine specimen, thank you. I will be mixing the ingredients in the starship, so let us convey Master Pupu outside that we may administer his medicine as soon as it's ready. We're just gonna take him outside. Why didn't we just try Noshu's remedy? This should be sufficiently remote. I'll have to craft some of... What? I'll have to craft. Come to us, and we can commence the treatment. That's so goofy. I mean, it's Hildibrand. Oh, well, that was easy. Sir, you're not hiding very well. Oh, I feel so much better. I cannot thank you all enough. Master Pupu recovered his strength in mere moments. It would seem his power of recuperation is just as advanced as his technology. I came here from another world, a stranger you've no cause to trust, and yet you've treated me so kindly. The people of this star are so very welcoming. Aha, you are our dear friend now, Master Pupu. 'Tis our pleasure to help. It'd be really funny if he actually was coming over here to destroy the world or something. And it will be my pleasure to harm. Sir? Oh no, he's gonna do some on-the-fly calculations to like redirect or something. There's just a convenient crystal there. I'll not fall for the same trick twice. Oh no, it's gonna be a power beam struggle. Question mark. He just falls over. He can still move at superhuman speeds, though. Oh no. That's not a crystal. Uh-oh. They have too much fun with this. Oh no. And what's Noshu gonna do? Impotent worms, taste my full power. All that training. That poor Coblin. Oh no, am I gonna kick it or something? Oh no, I'm gonna dunk it. Well, the Goblin wasn't harmed. Not again! Okay, Team Rocket. That was interesting. You took the full force of that destructive beam, yet there you stand, somewhat singed, but apparently unharmed. I've pondered and puzzled over this inexplicable fortitude of yours, and feel compelled to ask. I get it from my mother. Are you an alien? I don't actually know. Haha, a fine jest, but I assure you I'm without doubt an old Dawn-born Mandeville of terrestrial current stock. Right. He's Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry and Inspector Extraordinaire. What more do you need to know? Where to even begin? But never mind, we have more pressing matters. Such as locating Master Pupu's missing comrade. Tis time we reopened the case of the Silent Correspondent. Yes, exactly. And I have a firm theory as to who it was that took the wreckage and its erstwhile pilot. Right, that's where we started off with. The Sharlians! You know, it actually probably might actually be them. I am all but certain they've allied the insidious extraterrestrials. This guy has not gotten the memo. Which means they'll be under orders to remove any evidence of alien activity. This guy. I wager we'll find that what we're looking for in Old Charlian. We need only infiltrate their operations and expose this nefarious conspiracy. The Charlians can't be bothered to formally ally with foreign nations, much less aliens, and the Loperts don't count. Trust me, they'd sooner flee the star than attempt to subjugate it. Yeah, that's about right. While Master Dillion's theory does lack supporting facts, we have no other promising leads to pursue at present. Moreover, I understand that Charlian sets the standard of monitoring astronomical and astrological phenomenon. Mayhap their experts have been tracking extraterrestrial movement. I've spoken out of turn. Please forgive my presumptions. Sure. Nay, my friend, I too sense our path points to the Isle of Archons. Really fun if Godward is an Archon for some reason. And well, he doesn't have the tattoo, so. Pack your bags, everyone. We leave for Charlian immediately. I guess we're gonna go talk to Daddy.